Family members of Timileyin, the 30-year-old man who admitted to the gruesome killing of a youth corps member, SALOME ADAIDU, have dissociated themselves from their son. In an exclusive chat with AIT News, Ajayi's family is asking for forgiveness while condoling with the ADAIDU's family. AIT News crimes correspondent Adanoye, who has been following the case, reports that the suspect is on suicide watch after police said he had tried to hurt himself while in their custody.
Members of the small community of Angwabako 2 in Nasarawa State last Sunday experienced the shock of their lives. It was here that Timileyin Ajayi, who resides in Papaladna village, about 5 kilometers away from where he was caught with a freshly severed human head, later found to be that of SALOME ADAIDU, a youth corps member. This is the very spot where police officers in Nasarawa State rescued Timileyin Ajayi from the mob who were lynching him. The place is behind Kaja Estate at Angwabako 2. He was discovered when the commercial motorbike carrying him noticed drops of blood from the bag in his possession. Timileyin was almost mobbed by the crowd after the biker raised an alarm, but a police team led by CSP Ibrahim Mohammed, the DPO of New Karshi, managed to rescue him. Later at the Nasarawa State Police Command headquarters, AIT News caught up with Timileyin, who showed no remorse for his actions, admitting to killing and dismembering SALOME.
Show him the pictures, please. Show him the pictures.
What is this?
Her head. I cut her hand, cut her leg. Can we take this away?
Pardon?
Can we take it away?
Take what away?
This away. She was not ready to give me sex.
When she was not ready to give you sex, you now did what?
I forced myself on her.
The body of SALOME was brutally chopped into several parts, an unimaginable act that even the police could hardly comprehend. Timileyin left the parts at home and carried the severed head in one bag and her vital organs in another bag. When we asked him where he was taking it to, he initially declined, but eventually muttered some vague words.
Where you can't go with the head, we they don't see.
I was going to somewhere with it.
Yeah.
A very, very serious. A very, very serious place. We're inside Agwanserike.
I know how you feel. Esther Adaidu is the elder sister to the late SALOME. Her paternal uncle, Samson Adaidu, has been like a father to them since they lost their biological father in April 2024. They both want justice for SALOME.
You know how we know that Sally doesn't know this guy is because he doesn't know her as Sally. Anybody that is truly close to her doesn't call her SALOME. But this dismembered body is what I don't understand. When I mean dismembered, I mean a arm in at least 5 different parts, just one full arm. In like 5, what it was an eyesore. He dismembered her as if it was meat he wants to stock in the freezer and just be fetching it out for preparation.
Did you find the vital organs of your daughter?
The crime officer in charge of New Karshi division called me again that from the scene where they carried this guy from around that Uke Road, that he threw, when they were trying to arrest him, he threw one of the leader into an incomplete fence. It was yesterday night that the crime officer in charge of the division called me that people called them and they went and discovered a polythene bags with some of those vital organs, the kidney, the intestines, the livers, and all those things. Where in that polythene bags. My interest is the police authority to hold him well and do more investigation and know the people that is taking this thing to. Because all these things, it prepared them for consumption. It cleaned up.
In an exclusive chat with AIT News, the father and elder sister of Timileyin Ajayi described the suspect as an easygoing and peaceful young man while pleading for forgiveness.
He go school and he know book well. From there they say he won't sing. I say if you want sing self, if you can learn work, join am. You no do anything. Me self I happy as they sing. But this thing where I come here, he fear me. I no understand. Nigeria can help me. Help me. I go beg God. Make you help me join himself to come up for that thing. You no go do that kind of thing. You no go do am. The message for the girl wait make kill. The thing where they then I take God beg the family people. God now go repent, he go press them, he go help. Because if you say na myself I no happy.
Some have alleged that your brother is a human organ trafficker and is part of the family's business. How true is this?
That's a very funny one. The family, I can't say the family is one of the poor of the poorest. Somebody that is trafficking human organ, at least, even if he doesn't want to spend the money on the family, he will be able to spend that on himself. Timi doesn't have money. In fact, he's not rich. He's not even living good. He can't even feed himself. He cannot afford 3 square meals. So I'm still shocked. I'm still surprised where this is coming from. If it's that dangerous to the point that the father disowned him, I don't think me as the sister would offer to let him stay in my house for a week, considering my children.
A member of the Papaladna community, Samson Omale, gave AIT News a contrary description to the person of Timileyin Ajayi.
I know this guy. When this guy come to this town, I know this guy because the guy is staying back of my house, and we normally meet in one joint opposite of my house. This Agife. I just see the guy. Sometimes I used to see the guy in greenhouse shooting some film or video like this, snapping up and down. Sometimes the guy used to use bicycle. You understand? And the guy used to dress. He live in BS well. I put all those earpods, white earpods with black spec, and he used to wear big shirts and big trousers. And the guy, even though he greet the guy know his role to answer. And always the guy will work out with women and different girls always. And sometimes in beer parlor that we to sit down, at the year the guy they even tell the barman, say he no get to give him. That was last year. Even the barman called, see this man, they change women always. They ask for women. Where you get women from? Now person where I know the guy, but I don't even know that he's dating my sister. I don't even know.
Back in Papaladna community, we got to the scene of the crime. Timileyin Ajayi lives in a compound of 3 apartments. He has lived there for over 1 year. It's been 4 days since the dismembered remains of Salome ADAIDU were recovered here by the police. But as I walked in, I can still perceive the odor of fresh human blood. The first thing you notice in front of his apartment is a locally fabricated weightlifting equipment neatly placed. But inside the room is a medium-length bench that looks like a butcher's slab can be seen in a corner. The bench still has blood clots and remnants of human flesh and bones on it. There was also a broken knife on the bench. The 2 buckets of water beside the bench had white smudges floating on the surface. Most horrifying was the pool of blood in the bathroom floor and blood stains on the walls. The stench still lingers. Police say they extracted the personal belongings of late Salome, like a gown, a blouse, a pair of jeans, her handbag, a pair of shoes, and a mobile phone, along with some exhibits found in Timileyin's apartment to the Police Criminal Investigation Department, CID, in Nasarawa State. This room in an area called Papaladna in Nasarawa State is where the 24-year-old National Youth Service Corps member, Salome ADAIDU, breathed her last. probably on this chair. But the circumstances in which she was killed can only be told by Providence for now. False Public Relations Officer, Assistant Commissioner of Police Olumuyiwa Adejobi admitted that there's a trend of ritual killings and organ harvesting in the country. Adejobi proposed for the enactment of a law that will tackle the crime differently from murder.
We need to see how we can collectively review our legal framework, review our provisions of the law to actually capture this particular trend as an offense. Somebody will take it up that why do you want us to take ritual killing as an offense on its own? There are some cases where lawyers will argue and the murder case will turn to a manslaughter, which means justice has not been served the way it should be served. But when we describe ritual killing as an offense on its own, I'm sure those who want to design the law will know how to make anybody who has committed this particular offense answerable under the law, so that you will not get off the hook for want of so many things. It's always very difficult to prove many cases like that.
Timileyin was on Friday arraigned in court and is now facing a possible death sentence if convicted. The story of Salome's gruesome murder and the dismembering of her body highlights the growing occurrences of ritual killings by young fraudsters called Yahoo Boys and organ harvesting criminal networks. Ada Ononye, AIT News, Lafia.